Dave here, and today we're working on this. We're going to be installing a new oil pump in my 1973 Ford Torino. The oil pump is weak, it's getting some oil starvation problems, and I'm going to show you how to replace the oil pump without pulling the engine. It's a little greasy, you got to lie on the ground a little bit, but it beats having to pull the whole thing completely out and unhook everything and then have to go through and put it all back in. And if you know what you're doing, you can have it done in an afternoon, a couple hours. So that's what our project's going to be today. This is my 1973 Ford Torino. It was a great car in its day, but the last couple of years it's been a very expensive workbench. Things piling up on it. I'll clean it off once a year, but things keep coming back. So now I've finally decided it's time to put the thing back on the road. So now that we're laying here under the car, this is what has to happen. I've got to drain the oil out of it and take the starter off, and then I got to clean up around the oil pan to see what I'm dealing with. It's going to be a little interesting, but I don't really think you want to see 10 minutes of me unscrewing an oil pan, so I'm just going to give you the highlights right here. Let's grab the camera, and we have the typical Ford starter right there. So we got to take that out and unhook it, and we're going to drain the oil out of here. And then after that, I'm not sure if I'm going to need to undo the motor mounts or not. I probably will. We're going to put the cherry picker up, pick the engine up, and the oil pan should just come right off. It should all together take me 20-25 minutes, I'm hoping. And then I'm going to say that, and next thing you know, 7 hours later, I'm going to be beating it with a hammer and all mad. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So we've got the oil pan off the car, and there was a little bit of a surprise when I dropped it. It's full of metal. It looks to appear to be some thrust washers here, and so we're going to clean it all out. I'm still going to put the new oil pump in. I have another engine, but I'm going to see if this actually solves the problem. It'll be a short-term fix, but it won't be a long-term fix. This is the oil pan right here. You can see there's a bunch of material in here. It was all sitting down there at the bottom, so we're going to get all this cleaned out, and I'm going to climb back in under the car and show you what the underside looks like. Underneath here really doesn't look all that bad. We've got to do some gasket scraping and get it all put back together, but it'll be all right. So I've got the old oil pump out. The new one has just been installed. Now all we're doing is cleaning off the oil pan, cleaning the gunk out from the inside, and we're going to start reinstalling here in about 5 minutes. And it's just that easy to do a clean, effective, efficient job when it comes to working on cars.